This is the SVG Police Brief, the official roundup of crime reports, arrests, and public safety updates from the Royal Saint Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, bringing you the facts that matter from across the country every week. And now, here's your host, Corporal Edson Smith.
Police are investigating the death of a 49-year-old man in the community of Vermont. The body of Denzel Harry, a farmer of Diamond and Vermont, was discovered at his home around 7:35 in the morning on Friday, May 23rd. According to preliminary investigations, residents reported hearing gunshots prior to the discovery the night before. Police were later informed and responded promptly and found Mr. Harry with what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds to the body. The district medical officer visited the scene and officially pronounced him deceased. The magistrate gave authorization for the removal of the body. The police crime scene unit processed the area and collected several items of evidential value. A post-mortem examination will be conducted to determine the exact cause of death. The investigation remains ongoing. Anyone with information that may assist the police is urged to contact Police Emergency at 999 or 911. Police Control at 457-1211, the Major Crimes Unit at 456-1810, or the Vermont Police Station at 458-7429. We extend sincere condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Harry during this difficult time. The Royal Saint Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force continues to intensify its efforts against gun crime. On Tuesday, May 20th, officers from the Special Services Unit, Rapid Response Unit, and the Narcotics Unit conducted a joint operation in Georgetown. That operation led to the seizure of one illegal 9mm pistol and 12 rounds of ammunition. As a result, police arrested Shafi Elmore, a 31-year-old mason of South Rivers and New Montrose. On Wednesday, May 21st, Moore was formally charged with two offenses. First, possession of an unlicensed firearm, to wit, one 9mm pistol without a license issued under the Firearms Act. Second, possession of unlicensed ammunition, to wit, 12 rounds of 9mm ammunition, also without a valid license. Moore appeared before the Serious Offences Court on Thursday, May 22nd. He initially pleaded guilty to both charges. However, due to issues concerning his legal representation, the magistrate entered not guilty pleas on his behalf. The matter was adjourned to Monday, May 26, and Moore was remanded into custody. This is not Moore's first brush with the law on firearm offenses. In July of 2020, he was jointly charged in another case involving an unlicensed 9mm pistol and 3 rounds of ammunition. The RSVGPF views every firearm seizure as a win for public safety. This success is the result of teamwork, intelligence-led policing, and the continued vigilance of our tactical units. We urge the public to remain alert. If you see something, say something. Contact Police Control at 457-1211 or reach out to any police station or trusted officer. All information is treated with strict confidence. We continue to push back against those who choose to arm themselves illegally. You will be found. You will be charged. Police have arrested and charged DeAndre McDonald, a 26-year-old barber of Glen, with the offense of murder, contrary to Section 159 of Chapter 171 of the Criminal Code of the Revised Laws of Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, 2009. The charge stems from an incident that occurred around 11:30 in the night on Wednesday, May 14th, in the community of Glen. During that incident, Ronaldo Adams, a 21-year-old resident of the same area, sustained multiple chop wounds to his body following an altercation near a barbershop. He was transported to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital by individuals at the scene, where he later succumbed to his injuries. Police responded promptly and secured the area. The crime scene unit processed the location and collected several items of evidential value. McDonald was taken into custody shortly after the incident and was assisting police with the investigation before being formally charged. He appeared before the Serious Offences Court on Monday, May 19th. Due to the indictable nature of the offence, no plea was taken at that stage. The matter will proceed to a preliminary inquiry before being forwarded to the High Court for trial. Anyone with information that may assist this or other ongoing investigations is encouraged to contact the Criminal Investigations Department or Major Crimes Unit at 456-1810, Police Control at 457-1211, or any police station or officer you trust. The Royal Saint Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force extends sincere condolences to the family and friends of the deceased. This week, we shine the spotlight on Corporal Garrett Dopwell, who has successfully completed the International Visitor Leadership Program hosted by the United States Department of State. Corporal Dopwell was one of 22 professionals selected from across the world to take part in the program, which focused on trafficking in persons prevention and mitigation. His journey took him across the US, from Washington, D.C. to Detroit, San Antonio, Reno, and San Francisco, sitting with Homeland Security, ICE, prosecutors, and frontline anti-trafficking units. He didn't just attend, he stood out, sharing ideas, soaking in knowledge, and building real partnerships to strengthen how we tackle this global scourge. Corporal Dopwell called the training impactful. We call it impressive. So from the Commissioner, the ranks, and the nation, well done. You made us proud. You've heard of cleaning up your act, but this went way too far. On Sunday, May 18th, police arrested Shonique Hunt, a 28-year-old resident of Upper Cane Hall, and charged her with the offense of wounding. According to investigations, Hunt allegedly struck a 25-year-old laborer, also from Upper Cane Hall, on the right ankle with a broomstick. That's right, a broomstick. And not for cleaning floors this time. The incident occurred on April 14th, and Hunt appeared before the Kingstown Magistrate Court on May 19th, where she pleaded guilty to the charge. The court ordered her to compensate the complainant a total of $500. She must pay $200 upfront, or serve 5 months at His Majesty's prison. The remaining $300 must be paid by May 27th, or it's 6 more months inside. But that's not all. She's also been bonded for 1 year in the sum of $1,500. Break that bond, and she'll trade her broom for 9 months in a prison cell. Let this be a reminder. No matter how upset you get, brooms are for floors, not for fights. The RSVGPF Traffic Branch is gearing up for Road Safety Week 2025, happening Sunday, May 25th to Friday, May 30th. This year's theme: Safer Roads, Safer Communities, a Shared Responsibility. And that message couldn't be clearer. Road safety is everybody's business. Throughout the week, we'll be rolling out a series of educational, interactive, and community-based events across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. From school visits to roadside engagements, it's all about raising awareness, building responsibility, and keeping every road user safe. Want to know what's happening and when? Head over to the RSVG Police Force Facebook page for the full schedule of events. Let's work together to make our roads and our communities safer for all. The RSVGPF just received an upgrade in the fight against crime, and it's leaving a permanent mark. On Thursday, May 22nd, the Organization of American States officially handed over a dot peen marking machine during a brief ceremony at police headquarters. Now, what's a dot peen machine, you may ask? It's a precision tool that engraves permanent ID marks on metal, from firearms and tools to law enforcement assets. That means better tracking, tighter accountability, and sharper forensic investigations. For the RSVGPF, it's more than a machine. It's a move toward modern intelligence-driven policing that helps us trace illegal weapons, crack down on trafficking, and stay ahead of the game. It's smarter policing, stronger security, and one more way your police force is stepping up. The donation was presented by Ms. Diana Brown, Administrative Technician at the OAS, and accepted by Deputy Commissioner of Police, Mr. Frankie Joseph, who called it a step forward in our ability to fight crime and protect communities. This equipment forms part of a larger regional initiative backed by the OAS through the Inter-American Convention Against the Illicit Manufacturing and Trafficking in Firearms, also known as SIFTA. The Sandy Bay Police Youth Club continues to lead by example, blending education, empowerment, and community engagement in action. On Thursday, May 22nd, members of the club visited the Orange Hill agro-processing plant for an interactive session focused on the science and value of local agro-processing. Led by Supervisor Ms. Nero, the session took members through the full production process, from raw materials to finished products. The children were curious and engaged and full of questions, which Ms. Nero answered with clarity and enthusiasm. They also got to see and touch real products made right here in Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. This session was the first of two. The second, scheduled for Tuesday, May 27th, will be a hands-on practical, giving the young members a chance to apply what they've learned in a real production setting. The Royal Saint Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force commends the Sandy Bay Police Youth Club for its ongoing work in shaping confident, informed, and capable young citizens. Every activity is a step toward building stronger communities and deeper trust between our youth and the police. Positive engagement, real impact. That's what the Police Youth Club stands for.
That's where we'll leave it for this week. If you see something, say something. And remember, public safety is a shared responsibility. This has been your SVG Police Brief. Until next time, stay safe, stay sharp, and stay law-abiding.